Do I boo-hoo? Do I say, oh, the club put me in there? No. I put myself in there. I did what I had to do as a Hell's Angel.
You know, my daddy always, if you got in a fight and you came home with a bloody nose, did you hit him back? If you didn't hit him back, Dad put you in the car and took you back over there until you're going up in that yard and get your shit done and be a man.
They got their walls drove through by tanks, by the FBI gang, and all that shit happened to that chapter, right? Like those guys go through their being a big motorcycle club, even sometimes just being a small motorcycle club, you go through your.
A lot of people that have come in have seen definitely a change in the club and the direction that the club is going.
I looked out my window and you could see a body laying out in front. And here's this dude running around up there with just had his sweatshirt on. And he tells me he's a Hell's Angel. Even after all that, I still wanted to join the Hell's Angels.
People out there, man, that are just natural followers. And they just fall right in line with that type of program. But not 1%ers, man. 1%ers don't ask permission.
Welcome to this episode of Chattin With Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to talk about Harley Guindon and the message that he sent out to everybody out there. But before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother, sister's friend about Chattin With Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. If you want to donate to the show, you can hit up the Cash App at Chattin With Staxx, or you can hit up Venmo, PayPal, Super Stickers, Super Chat, Zelle, all that good stuff. I appreciate every single dollar. Goes right back into the show so I can bring you the dopest content possible. If you want to tell your story on Chattin With Staxx, just email me at billstaxx2021@gmail.com. So, before we get into that story, we got a bunch of other things to talk about because we got... news. A fifth person has been arrested in connection with the Mongols Motorcycle Club down in Texas. So it looks like things are getting a little crazier down there. Now we got a fifth individual has been arrested in connection with the motorcycle gang attacks, it says. A fifth individual has been arrested in connection to the shooting and retaliatory assault that took place in Midland this weekend between two rival motorcycle gangs. In a Wednesday press release by the Texas Anti-Gang Center for the Premier Basin, 5 people were listed in connection. It says were listed. That's weird. In connection with the Saturday morning shooting of a motorcyclist traveling along Loop 250 in Midland. And the assault led to the arrest of 5 people shortly after. So previously reported the arrest of 4 individuals involved with an incident, but the suspect, Christopher Smith, 48, was later arrested and also named in a statement release. All 5 arrested relative to the assault were determined by authorities to be members of the Mongols outlaw motorcycle gang. In a retaliatory assault incident, the victim was identified as a member of the rival Bandidos outlaw motorcycle gang. Public records indicate that Smith was arrested Tuesday and charged with second-degree felony count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, engaging in organized criminal activity, and first-degree felony. His bond was set at $750,000 bond. Now, that's all of these guys have the same bond, $750,000. So these guys are screwed. I mean, listen, there is no trophy. I mean, so why do this type of stuff? You're away from your family. You don't win a trophy. Do you think anybody's going to be there for you when stuff like this happens? They're not. Usually you get forgot about. You sit in a prison cell. You can't see your family. You can't ride a bike. You can't live life. So why do this type of shit? Why? And there's a big debate going on in the comment section. If it's a gang or a motorcycle club, is it a gang or a motorcycle club? It kind of makes it hard for people to defend the motorcycle club when they're doing gang activity, right? It makes it hard for people to say, oh, they're a motorcycle club. I still feel like they're a motorcycle club. Just because certain individuals get caught up does not make them a gang. They are a motorcycle club. Gangs commit crimes on behalf of the gang, right? And they send the money, goes up. They commit a crime, they make money, it goes up. These guys don't do that type of shit. So that's why I don't feel like it's a gang. I was a part of a gang when I was younger, and it is nothing like a gang. I mean, I've been talking to these guys for a couple years now, more than a couple, and from all different clubs, and no part of it sounds like a gang. The media wants you to think that, but they're just not. I mean, let me give some shout outs before we continue. Hey, sad Dem, what's going on? Mike, how you doing? Jason, what's good, man? Good afternoon. Ontario SC support, what's good? Comments make you angry is in the building. Thank you for joining me. Tommy, what's going on? Mr. EG, Joker CMC, how are you? Lisa's in the building. Just got back. My second pick of 06 Street Glide. Hell yeah, new tires on today. Let's keep the rain away. Gory Rory's in the building. What's going on, man? How are you? Johnny Weedseed, what's good? He's a loudmouth internet tough guy. Don't give a rat's ass about how many fights he claims to have. Then go handle it. Finally, catch a live. You're right, you did. So there's a lot of big news going on. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Poser Punk, what's good? Why is one of the guy's diamond blacked out? I don't know. Even the words are blacked out. What, on his tattoo? I don't know. I didn't see that. Where? Oh, on his chest? I don't know. Maybe he was in a different club. I mean, so listen, a lot of these guys will come from bigger clubs. Like, not saying that the Mongols aren't a big club. They're a huge club. But possibly he could be an ex-Bandito, and he could have went to the other side. These guys all know each other. It's not like a group of guys joined a club and then moved to that state, because that's not how it works. It's people that are already there. These people all know each other. They're not strangers to each other. So they're all aware about who each other are, you know? You're talking about the second guy. It is blacked out. It is weird, right? Possibly he could have been in another club. But that's how the police identified them, is from their tattoos. And one of them got caught on their bike, and they started talking right away. We got 70 people watching. Make sure you hit the like button. It's very important. Hit the like button. I really appreciate all you guys. The media is out of control with the way they twist the narrative. They definitely are. And that's why they need people like me to kind of bring it back to reality. Darren, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Christopher, what's good, man? Charleston, MA in the house. Shout out to Charleston. It's a great town. I've been there multiple times. Leaffoot. Mr. OB, club life isn't what people think it is anymore. You want to go to jail, get betrayed, lied to, robbed by your brothers? Then sure, join a club. I mean, all of that stuff happens, right? Probably in every club. My club's enemies became my enemies. That's how it is. That's how it is when you're in a gang too. It's different down there, right? Texas, we all know who the top dog in Texas is, right? But these people all know each other. They all know each other. Pretends I'm a biker to make a lot of noise. Over here, $14. Who does that? Thank you for all you do. No problem, man. Oshawa's in the building. Thank you for joining me. I just watched Larry's response on JR. I believe Larry. That's a sticky situation. Part 3 is going to be dropping, and then we're going to do a follow-up. I'm trying to get Junior on there with Larry to have a conversation. See what happens if I can make it happen. When you join a club, the club enemies become your enemies. It is what it is. And these people all know each other, right? I mean, look what happened over in Philadelphia. When the Hells Angels went to Philadelphia, a lot of pagans left the pagans and joined the Hells Angels like Tommy. And they all know each other. All of them people know each other. It's not like they don't know where each other lives. They know who they are. Like they've been around these people before. It's not like a lot of people feel like it's strangers that put on patches and just move to this town and, oh, there's these new people in town. No, it doesn't work like that, ever. Imagine Bernie Guindon on social media, how far we've come. Yeah, none of the big names. Can you imagine any of them big names from the past coming on social media? Yeah, they all are, Jason. No problem, man. I support every club out there. I don't discriminate with the clubs. There's someone out there who supports them a little too much. We're going to talk about that later in the week. Do you know who I'm talking about? I'm talking about Spiders Club Life. The absolute fraud who pretends to be a part of the Hells Angels. He's in a support club. He's in a sober club. Why would this guy do that? I'm going to put a spotlight on him later in the week. And believe it or not, George Christie is a part of this little conundrum that this guy is in now. Because he used one of George Christie's pictures, put his face on the picture, and now he's claiming that it's him. That's crazy. I'll show you guys. You want to see it? So this is the George Christie picture, right? Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, I don't have this whole post. I only have it clipped off. But it says Josh Harbor was one of several kids in Ventura area that grew up with their sights on being Hells Angels. Senseless violence still continues between outlaw clubs. Who are the real winners? It's certainly not the clubs when its members continue to go to prison or killed in action. So This is from George Christie's page, right? Well, what do you know? Spider's Club Life put his fucking face on this kid's picture. Why would he do such a thing? Because he's a fraud. And all these people in the comment section are like, oh, yeah, Spider Club Life, good video. They're not his videos. He takes them from other places and posts them on YouTube. This is the original photo. Look at his face. And this is the doctored photo with Spider's Club Life on the picture. Now, why would he do that? Why would he do that? Don't believe me yet? Let's look at another one. Here's the real picture, right? Here's the fake picture. He looks like fucking Humpty Dumpty. Humpty dance is a chance. Do the hump. Do it, baby. Do the Humpty Hump. Come on and do the Humpty Hump. Now, why would this guy do that? We got 81 people in the house. Isn't that a coincidence? Now, here's the real picture. Here's his fake picture. And it goes on and on and on and on. A bunch of fake bullshit this guy does. Now, this is the real picture, and this is the fake picture. He puts his face on real Hell's Angels bodies. It's insane. Here's the real picture, right? Here's the fake picture. It's crazy what this guy does. Now, this is the real picture. It came from George Christie's page. And he puts his face on there. Dude's a weirdo. Spider's Club Life. Please, I'll drop the link and you can come up here and defend yourself. Because you're a fraud. And I'm going to expose you. I'm going to do a show specifically about you. It's coming soon. We have a whole bunch of information about you. We got your real name and everything. So I don't know about I don't think doing this type of shit is good for your health, you know? I really don't think it is. Here, I'll show you him and his real cut. So this is the real guy. You see? He's in a sober club. Doesn't that say vice president on his jacket? Now, here's his fake little pictures. Do you see? He's wearing a Support Your Local Outlaws shirt. Why is that? Huh? Why Spider's Club Life? Photoshopping pictures. Why? What's the purpose? Because you're not in the Hells Angels. This guy is a total fraud. Real picture, fake picture. Real picture, fake picture. And there's a lot more. And I'm going to bring them all to you guys on a show coming up. But anyway, we've got a lot to talk about today. Damn, we got a lot of people in the house. 105 people. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate everything you do for this channel. Donnie, what's good? It's a good way to get beat up saying you're something you ain't. I mean, I don't know why somebody would do that. Dave, Boston, what's good, man? How are you? Poser Punk, what's good? Tommy. I mean, I don't know if he's selling merch. I don't know what his premise is on why he would do something like that. But we're gonna expose it. Now, make sure you go to his comment section and say something. Don't just ignore this type of shit. Like, let him know that he's exposed. Shane, what's good? Yes, I do ride. But I never would be a part of a club, never wanted to be. Never in my life. Yes, I do ride. Crap here in Texas is gonna get bad. I saw one of the big groups rolling into Midland yesterday. It is gonna get bad. Hopefully it doesn't. Because enough people already, I mean, these guys are going to prison. You don't think these cops are on high alert for all this type of shit? It's not going to end well for any of them. And I mean, nobody wins a trophy for doing shit, you know? What are you going to just have people talking about you? So what? I'm 60, been riding and racing since I was 11, and I'm not a biker that reserved for real guys who live club life. Yeah, I don't consider myself like a, I don't know how you would say it, like a fucking, I mean, there's a difference, right, between a biker and someone who rides, right? I just ride. I just ride and do shows. I really enjoy riding. I got a story about Spider, and I know one of his connections. Oh, please tell it. Email me, Jason. Email me. Corey Rory, you are 100% correct. And the crazy shit is these people all know each other. It's not like they're strangers to each other. And if you guys are just getting here, another person has been arrested in connection with this whole situation. So here's another article that dropped. Retaliation on the loop. 5th arrest deepens the Midland biker gang crackdown. What began as a violent burst of gunfire on Midland's highway has rapidly evolved into a widening crackdown on alleged gang retaliation. One that now ensnares 5 men and underscores the vital tensions between rival motorcycle clubs. In a Wednesday statement, the Texas Anti-Gang Center at the Premier Basin confirmed an arrest of a 5th suspect tied to the weekend shooting and subsequent assault that rattled Midland. The violence, which unfolded Saturday morning along Loop 250, initially left a motorcyclist wounded by multiple gunshots. An attack authorities now believe sparked a shift in calculated retaliation. The latest individual was taken into custody, Christopher Smith. His middle name's Keeley. 48 years old, was arrested Tuesday and formally charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, 2nd-degree felony, as well as engaging in organized criminal activity, a 1st-degree felony. He is currently being held on a combined bond set at $750,000. Smith joins 4 other previously arrested in connection with the assault. An incident authorities say targeted by a member of the rival Bandidos outlaw motorcycle gang. Investigators have identified all 5 suspects as members of the Mongols motorcycle gang, one of the nation's most prominent and scrutinized 1%er clubs. They do have a microscope on them. A lot of people say because they took gang members back in the day and the whole Doc Cavasso thing, the development adds another layer to the case that is quickly becoming emblematic of a simmering hostilities between rival biker organizations, conflicts often fueled by loyalty, territory, and long-standing grudges. While the initial shooting victims survived, the chain reaction it allegedly triggered has drawn significant law enforcement attention and intensified efforts to dismantle organized criminal activity in the region. Now, they are gonna, I'm telling you, this is not gonna end well. If you look at Australia, they're gonna do exactly what they're doing over here. And they're gonna ban people from even being in these clubs. They're not gonna be able to wear their patches. I mean, they're already considered what? Criminal organization. I'm pretty sure the Bandidos are considered a criminal organization too. As earlier reported, the details of the first wave of arrests, with addition of Smith, signals that investigators are continuing to build their case piece by piece against those allegedly involved. For Midland, the arrest offers some measure of progress, but also serves as a stark reminder beneath the surface of everyday life, rivalries can escalate quickly. And when they do, the consequences rarely remain contained. So we'll see where this case goes and what else transpires out of all this. If you guys aren't aware, David Allan Coe died. And you might be surprised to know that he was a member of the Outlaws Motorcycle Club. A lot of people didn't know that. Let me see. We'll take care of Spider's Club later, at a later date. Okay. So David Allan Coe, he did that song "Take This Job and Shove It." You remember that? So David Allan Coe, writer of "Take This Job and Shove It" and "The Ride," dies at 86 years old. David Allan Coe, the country singer and songwriter who wrote the working class anthem "Take This Job and Shove It," and hits like "You Never Can Call Me by My Name" and "The Ride," amongst others, has died at the age of 86. Coe's wife, Kimberly Hastings Coe, confirmed his death by Rolling Stones on Wednesday. She described him as one of the best singers and songwriters of our times. She said, "My husband, my friend, my confidant, and my life for many years, and I'll never forget him. I don't want anyone else to ever forget him either," she wrote in a publication. The statement from a co-representative to the People said he died around 5 p.m. Wednesday. The cause of death wasn't disclosed. Whether he was labeled outlaw or underground, Coe was clearly an outsider in Nashville's music establishment. Even throughout his success as the in-demand songwriter and singer, eventually developed a core following around his raw, often obscene lyrics and checkered, somewhat mysterious past. His wife posted on Facebook September 2021 that he had been hospitalized with COVID-19 and had made a few appearances since then. He did concert tours with Willie Nelson, Kid Rock, Neil Young, amongst others. He wrote "Take This Job and Shove It," the hit by Johnny Paycheck in 1977. And he would lay with me in the Stone Field, a hit by Tiana Tucker in 1974. He also is the first country singer to record "Tennessee Whiskey," penned by Dean Dillon and Linda Hargrove, and became a genre standard and hits for George Jones and Chris Stapleton. His own country hit records include "You Never Call Me by My Name," written by Steve Goodman, and the uncredited Gene Prine, "The Ride," "Mona Lisa Lost Her Smile." Coe also appeared in a handful of movies. The Stagecoach, "Take This Job and Shove It," which is named after his song. Coe was born in Akron, Ohio, spent time in reformatories as a youngster and served time in Ohio prison from 1963 to 1967 for possession of burglary tools. He also has spent time with the Outlaws Motorcycle Club. Some of the tales about his prison time and his personal life have been widely exaggerated over the years, it says. I have never made it through prison without my music, he said to the AP interview in 1983. No one could take it away from me. They could put me in a hole with nothing I could do is still make up a song in my head. He recorded his first album, a blues album called Penitentiary Blues, using songs that he wrote in prison. He later told reporters that he tried not to lean too heavily on prison as a topic for his songs because of the similarities of his backstory. But his criminal history, as well as people seemed interested on focusing on. So it goes on and on and on. But anyway, rest in peace to David Allan Coe. True American legend. I mean, everybody knows that song, Take This Job and Shove It, don't you? Hey, Virginia Chaos, what's going on, man? How are you? Mr. D. Nelson Death Day was yesterday. Damn. Oh, Willie Nelson? Moonshiner Bandits top. He did the Moonshiner Bandits. Hey, Insane Wheels, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining me today. Jaman. We got 150 people in the house. Hit that like button. Damn, I didn't know I was so popular. Charles, good morning. Thank you for joining me today. Virginia Chaos, what's good, man? Drink a beer with him in 2022 at Daytona. And security for him for NVA. That's cool. Pablo. Al Patterson, what's good, man? Mike Ball raid. Hell yeah. Shout out to Mike Ball. Sick Bastard, what's going on? Thank you for joining me, Sick Bastard. Thank you, Mike Ball, for the raid. Jared, how are you, man? Shout out to Jared Cook. I've been doing great. Ken, how are you? You guys are all great. I got the best subscribers in the business. Wayne, how are you, man? Western New York in the house. Shout out to Western New York. I'll be out there soon, too. I haven't been there in a while, but I go out to Rochester and Niagara Falls. Cops beat him down as well as many years ago. He is a true legend. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate that. Can't stick around, but I wanted to show respect. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. James, you can lick my ball sack. How about that? Come here. Chat room, James. Go lick the fucking bowl, bitch. Put you where you belong. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. Jiggle the handle, make the toilet stop. So you say, why did these people trick the Hells Angels into killing Mr. Gumtree? What? Who said that? Who said that? You sound crazy, man. What are you, conspiracy theorist or something? You sound nuts, bro. But anyway, rest in peace to David Allan Coe. We got a bunch of other things to talk about, and then we'll get to the topic at hand. So a man was arrested for leaving the scene of a fatal motorcycle crash. This is out of South Carolina. Look at this little guy. Let's see here. Saluda. One man has been arrested for allegedly leaving the scene of a fatal motorcycle crash that happened Wednesday night in Saluda County. According to South Carolina Highway Patrol, Ryan Boyd, 25, was arrested and charged with felony leaving the scene of a collision and a result of death. South Carolina Highway Patrol said the incident happened on Wednesday night at 10:10 p.m. when a Suzuki motorcycle was traveling west on Columbia Highway near Roseland Drive when it struck a deer, causing Worthon into a fall on the roadway, where he was struck by an unknown vehicle. Boyd reportedly left the scene. Wharton, I think his name's Wharton, was pronounced dead at the scene. The incident is still under investigation. He'll get a long time in prison for that, probably like 12 years. That's a long time. Police asked witnesses following motorcycle crash in Springfield. This is out of Oregon. Springfield police are investigating a late-night crash between a vehicle and a motorcycle that left the motorcyclist with life-threatening injuries. If you hit somebody on a motorcycle, why would you leave them in the road and just drive away? Like, I don't get it. Officers responded at about 9:03 p.m., April 28, 2026, to a vehicle versus motorcycle crash near Main Street and South 41st Street. According to the Springfield Police Department, the motorcycle operator was taken by ambulance to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Police said the vehicle operator remained at the scene and is cooperating with investigators. Traffic in the area was shut down and diverted while officers collected evidence. The Springfield Police Department Major Accident Investigation Team is investigating. Like I told you, I can sit here all day and read these, right? I only pick out a couple for you guys. Motorcyclist identified in a deadly 215 crash near Rainbow. This is in Nevada, near Las Vegas. Nevada State Police has identified a motorcycle rider involved in a deadly Las Vegas crash. According to Nevada Highway Patrol, the crash happened April 27th around 3 a.m. on the westbound CC 215 Rainbow Boulevard. Authorities reported a preliminary investigation discovered that a 2014 Harley Davidson XL 1200X was speeding on the westbound on-ramp when they failed to slow down, striking the rear of a 2021 Honda Camry sedan. The 34-year-old Adam Vincent was identified as the rider in the collision. The police said the motorcycle overturned and he was ejected. Vincent died at the scene, according to Nevada State Police. Officials say this is the 23rd fatal crash that was investigated, which resulted in 26 fatalities. Wow, that's a lot. So if you guys haven't heard about this, former Arizona Cardinals dies in a violent prison fight, leaves inmates hospitalized in the morning. This is that Arizona State Prison. From the death of former Arizona Cardinals player in a violent gang-related fight at the Arizona State Prison that left several inmates hospitalized. Here's a look at the top headlines. Let's see. I guess it has something to do with a noise complaint, right? In prison. But I'll look further into it and I'll find out. So a Somerset man was killed in a motorcycle crash, was days from celebrating retirement, remembered how he lived his life and served, and as a service announced. A local man was killed in a recent motorcycle crash is being remembered. Bristol County District Attorney Thomas Quinn previously announced fatality related to a motor vehicle crash involving a dump truck at 814 Grand Army Highway, Route 6, Milford Road in Swansea on Friday morning. Massachusetts State Police along Swansea Police were dispatched in a motor vehicle crash on Route 6 at approximately 8:20 a.m. Upon arrival, police located a blue Can-Am Spyder Roadster with sustained damage due to a collision with a dump truck. A single operator of the motorcycle was located with life-threatening injuries. What? Can you imagine riding one of them Can-Am things and hitting a dump truck? So he had life-threatening injuries. The operator was identified as 67-year-old Allan Scott of Somerset. Scott was pronounced deceased shortly after his arrival at the hospital. The dump truck operator was not injured. Scott's employer at a construction company issued a touching tribute after his passing. We are deeply saddened by the passing of Allan Big Dog Scott, a beloved member of the Erlin family, whose impact on our company and industry and the people around him cannot be overstated. For 29 years, Allan brought extraordinary dedication, wisdom, and heart to Erland, serving in many roles and leaving a lasting mark on generations of colleagues and trade partners. As a longtime safety committee chairperson, he helped shape the value and practices continue to guide us today. His knowledge was vast, his membership generous, and his presence steadying. Allan will be remembered not only for his professional legacy he leaves behind, but for the way he lived. I mean, this dude was weeks away from fucking retiring. Crazy. Now, let's get to the topic at hand. Did I miss on Harley? No. Book reader, what's good, man? No, we're starting it right now. Being an admin and a mod is hard to deal with. Good luck. Why? We got some assholes in the building? Where they at? Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate that, Lindsay. I don't see no assholes. What do you mean? I usually take them out. I just flush them, you know? They're no big deal. Bitches get flushed. We got 165 people in the building. All right, so I got to show you guys something before we get to this situation, right? So, people are always saying, yo, I catch somebody out with a Sons of Anarchy vest, I'm fucking them up, right? People said that. I've heard people say that. Taco, what's good, man? Thank you for joining me today. Al Rose, how you doing? Shout out to Canada. Hey, book reader, got a membership. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. You're going to enjoy the content. There's a lot of content to watch. You'll be watching it for days and days. So, people said that in the past in the comments section. If I catch someone with a Sons of Anarchy vest, but listen, man, there's people like this that get the vest, and I think this guy should be able to wear it. So let's take a look at this video.
Thank you. And he's going to start, look at, we have here, little sweet Maddie napping, but, all right, wait, you forgot, you already got a present there, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, let's see what you got. He's already got balloons today. Someone sent him donuts, coffee.
Yep.
money. What could it be? Does that say Sons of Anarchy?
Yes.
You better stand up and try it on. What do you guys think? He is the president, the men of mayhem.
Yeah.
Turn around, let's see the back. Is that what you've been wanting for years?
Yeah.
Now, people will say, oh, it's got a California rocker. You can't wear that. I think he can wear whatever he wants.
You like it?
Yeah, I would have it all day.
You're going to be wearing it all day?
Ball game.
You're wearing it to the ball game tonight?
Yep.
So-
Hawaiian picnic.
We are going to a ball game tonight for Matt's birthday.
Yep.
And then he's having a birthday breakfast with his family on Saturday.
Yes, I'm sorry for it.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Here's the king.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice looking leather vest.
Yep.
All right. Are you sure you like it?
Yeah, and I love all these pockets.
Yeah. Oh, and you even have pockets?
Yeah. Is this?
Oh, you got. Oh, I like when a jacket has lots of pockets.
Oh, you love pockets, are you?
I do love pockets.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a good pocket?
Yeah.
All right. Well, happy birthday.
Thanks, Mom.
Right? This kid can wear whatever he wants, man. If you try to beat this kid up for wearing that, leave him alone. But I got two guys you can go beat up, and we're going to take a look at them right now.
If we roll into Sturgis as bounty hunters and creators.
Now, these guys are talking about going to Sturgis this year. Do you think they will go to Sturgis?
If we roll into Sturgis as bounty hunters and creators, and if it creates a large, rich environment with the outlaws, then yeah, Twin Outlaw Brotherhood's probably gonna need a police escort.
What?
If they're gonna go to Sturgis. If we roll into Sturgis as bounty hunters and creators, and if it creates a large, rich environment with the outlaws, then yeah, Twin Outlaw Brotherhood's probably gonna need a police escort. If they're gonna go to Sturgis.
No, what do you guys think? Do you think they're really going to show up in Sturgis this year? I think if they do go, they will bring a police escort. Crazy. Are you serious? They'll arrest people in Australia for wearing a Sons of Anarchy cut? Wow. I'm going to look into that one because that sounds crazy. I'm definitely going to look into that. I don't know. There is no information about it yet, Tommy. Their stepfather burns alive in their house, and there's no information. Last thing I knew, they were trying to sue me, right? I'm going to look into that. They are making a lot of people mad and way more than just one club. It's tons of, it's pretty much all the clubs out there. They just run their mouth over and over and over. And they're not stopping. They're like doubling down. It's pretty crazy. Toronto's in the building. Shout out to Toronto. Keegan, what's up, man?
What MC Hell's Angel catfish shit going on here?
I know that a lot of you guys don't know what that means. 81 stands for the Hells Angels. They just sent me a package of some of their gear, and I am super excited to check this out. Tell me that this is not the greatest thing that you've ever seen.
I'd say Garfield needs to finish his bowl of fucking spaghetti. God bless. What Elmo MC Hell's Angels shit
Hey,
going
Roy,
on here?
what's up,
I
man?
thought they got rid of Sesame Street a long time ago. God bless.
What MC Popeye Sailor
Hey,
Man
Jackson.
hell is going on here?
I'd say somebody forgot to eat their can of spinach.
Yeah, he needs a fucking can of spinach, that's for fucking sure.
God bless.
These guys just don't stop. They're doubling down, doubling down. I'm telling you, one of these days it's going to catch up to him. It's going to catch up to him. Hey, what's good, man? Dick titties? What the hell? What's going on, man? I'm watching from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, home of the right choice. All right, let's get to the topic at hand. Harley's been making statements online, trying to, I don't know, explain to people really what it is. He gets a lot of fucking hate online. It's insane the amount of hate he gets. I get hate just for interviewing him. It's crazy, but it is what it is. Let's get down to it.
Well, it's another one of these because everybody just keeps wanting to talk, right? It is what it is, and it's not going to change. And as much as I'd like it to change, it's not. I love these haters. They're always whining about something instead of doing something with themselves or their club. But the 99% that are like their 1%ers are literally fake profiles that are talking shit. They don't have the parts to use their government names in Ontario. Like, let's be real. The ones that do will meet karma. Sure, there's loudmouths in the States because I can't go there. But hey, which is completely and utterly embarrassing to the person as a human. Like, let's be real. I'd be scared too if I was them. You guys are seeing what I'm seeing, right? They become so desperate that now they're opening up new support clubs everywhere because of their fear. They're seeing what they did. They fortified themselves in and now have to open some windows. Why weren't they doing this in the past 10 years, but all of a sudden they find you idiots useful is how they speak of you behind your back? The choice is very different. Sure, I'm on here disrespecting locally, but that's not my views on the entirety of any of the major clubs. I have no qualms with any major clubs, and I'd like to keep it that way. They eat me in the States, and I'll eat them in Canada, as I'll hold respect for my opposing major clubs. They'll learn to respect me too, and that's just as important to me.
I just think it's going to take a lot for that to happen in the U.S., especially with all the big dogs down here. Like, a lot of major clubs are down here, and they're going into their territory. So we're going to see this summer on how this all plays out.
I've also always been the respondent, as I am again right now, here sending subliminals to a few individuals and know exactly what they've said. The hate they've created has definitely surpassed their respect out here. Like, let's be real, by light years. Way too many bridges have been burned, rips, scams, lies, betrayals, etc. The choice is new. It's not scammy, it's younger, it's harder, yet has enough wisdom to be better because we're looking into the future, not stuck in the past. We will continue to adapt to the times so we never be in a dinosaur club. We aren't scamming our friends, supporters, and networks with rigged bike draws, that's for sure. Never partook in one of them. Not one of them. And never will. But look at the ones around Oshawa, as none of them are real. Pay attention. Have you guys seen anything? Have you guys seen anything? Exactly. So, if they'll rip you off, why would you want to be their friends? Are you dumb? I think you are, seriously. Like, pay attention. They openly rob you, and oh, that's okay. Who are you as a person? Like, let's be real. You respect these guys, you're a bitch then. Then how I see you. That's how I see you. Come do something about it. Guys, take your money year after year like you're taxable just so you can say, I know this guy and I know that guy. It says a lot about you as an individual. You still walk up and shake their hands knowing that they robbed you. Someone in my club robs his friends, family, support, mother, father, club, etc., etc., etc. There's the door. Oshawa, you were once choice. You're making the right choice coming back. What the hell have you done for this city? Nothing. It was me doing the 60 fundraisers for fires, vets, cancers, people in need. What have they done other than steal bike ticket money? The list goes on. There's a couple members' names I respect that had nothing to do with these scams along the years, and those two are the bald guys. Other than that, get effed. Okay, like, let's be real. And then there's the one with the long hair. Hey, man, I love you too. But look how whacked their parties are now. It's so sad. Ask yourself why. Exactly. It's not cool anymore to be a biker out here. No one actually gives a shit out here, and I've taken a hard step back, and I'm like, what the are you really going to do about it? Okay. On a different note, one of the biggest issues from these loudmouths is that nobody should be accepted as a brother because of their 1% earned diamond from a reputable club. You guys have Jay effing Holland. I had never had a problem with Jay, but Jay's not AJ material. Let's be real here.
So that's one of the things is you can't just pay money and join this club. You have to be a former 1%er. I heard that a couple people that weren't former 1%ers have gotten in for some way, somehow. But I think they're doing prospecting too. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that they're doing prospecting too. Jason says he has no problem with these clubs in one breath, but the next breath, it's a different story. I think he has a problem with some members. I'm not really sure the exact problem.
Is waste case. I called the other guy a goof recently as your prospects. They all know about it, but they talk shit to me. This is sad. Jay got some money, so you took his 5K in, didn't you? Gross. When leaders don't care, it shows. This is one of those cases. Like, sure, he's put his time in, but come the hell on. This is a joke. Question. If I can't trust the word and acceptance and the members' dedication from a 1% club, let's say a top 5 worldwide club, then whose word in the biker world is worth accepting? And does that mean everything I believe and stand for is out the window or a lie? If I can't respect major clubs as a whole, then who can I actually trust? What does 1% mean at that point? I think logically. Plus, who the hell are you to even cast your opinion over a major club's decision anyways? Especially to me, when I was VP of a major club. But now I'm a piece of shit, right? Drink some more Kool-Aid, boys. Keep listening to the 2 rats online that are handicapped. Guys online I pay no mind to. It's entertaining, I know, but think about this. In my opinion, there are way more scorned ex-1%ers worldwide than current ones. Think about that for a second. Think about that.
Yeah, but so you don't think that will be a problem with taking people who are out bad or out from these big clubs and they're joining another diamond club? These other clubs are not going to be happy with that. No matter what club they're from, there's a lot of big clubs out there. And if they're coming from all these different clubs, then he's going to have a problem with all these different clubs because they're going to be former members that are now in this club. You get what I'm saying?
So imagine if we became a team. No wonder these guys are spoon-fed the Kool-Aid. They're scared out here. Again, this is about right here, not the States. Not all exits were righteous, let's be real. Just because they're out, left, or retired doesn't change the 1%er in their veins. And that's what we stand for. I'm not taking guys that banged other guys, old ladies, and ripped off the clubs as that would be disrespecting a major club, which isn't my intentions.
But they're still going to feel disrespected for taking people that are out bad. That's just my personal opinion. But I don't know. We'll see this summer, right?
I respect the other clubs. Even HA. Just have a hard time with Ontario. Not as a whole, but with certain people. Same ones talking. Like Winnipeg. I don't think I know Winnipeg. I don't think I know the one leader's a snitch and the other is Paul Bernardo reincarnated.
Yeah, Pee-wee ain't ever going to join a club again. I already spoke to him about that. He's like, no deal. He would never do it. So the top 5 major clubs in this big Kaz Dennett prospect comes out. We have Power, Listen, when you already earned a diamond, that's how you're able to get into this club. You have to have already earned a diamond. If you weren't in a diamond club, you can't get a diamond. That's the way it's supposed to be. Didn't the Mongol HA war start over a guy talking out bad guy? I don't know. There's a bunch of different theories on how it started. Some people say it started over a woman.
And yes, Deli, your wife is nicknamed Carla, some goofy shit. The other is a rat. So keep running your mouth. After your big win with the old guy with the Alice treatments, you guys are fucking clowns. Let's be real. Think about what I'm saying. I'm suggesting to you, the people, that I'm accepting 1%, 1%ers that have already been verified, been through the ringer, tested, were blessed with the acceptance of their club. Now I should judge your personal opinion with the system I've made? No. Sure, I'm going to have 100 more idiots, but I'll get 900 more good guys, discover the idiots, and let them be on their own when their fake or cancers are discovered. Who are you people that want to cast shade on my approach? Why? Because it's unorthodox?
He's taking members from all the 1% clubs, not just the top 5. Real bad out there, top 4, because the real question is press on the charge. Ambushed and thrown out for doing what I'm supposed to do. Paperwork came back and I was right. I mean, that happens all the time, right? They put guys out bad so they don't speak up for themselves. My mistake. Maybe I didn't hear him correctly. To laugh how new gang members always kicked out the old gang members.
These people have no brains or know nothing about bikers, let alone this simple concept even an idiot could grasp. It's quite simple. Oh, wow. You didn't think of it first?
Hey, thanks, man. The Gemster. Thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate that.
You're not a superstar or anyone that people respect anyways. No shit. You're a sheep amongst nerdy wolves or raged out drug addicts. Trust me, I'm unbothered and already won no matter what happens. I showed the flaw in your system. I stood up for the weak, standing with the mass, and raised my fingers up and said, come get you some. And I mean it. Then others will around the world do the same thing, that have been treated the same way. Stand with us. Hey, do you? Or do you? Just saying, I'm a message away. You think anyone could do this, win like this? It took decades to receive the respect you see from my brothers and peers. You ain't the one, buckaroo. You couldn't have done this. I was made to do this. Maybe die. Either way, I've accepted my destiny, and I mean, I'm good with it. 2 + 2 doesn't equal 5, no matter how stupid people assume bikers are. I'm not an idiot. I only had my high school and received a diploma in Eklund College in the penitentiary. I sold dope, always carried guns, and did larger scale robberies throughout my entire life, but never been a thief. And this shit you can actually Google. I was on my Ben Affleck in the movie The Town type shit. I got all the nuts and bolts. I'm trying to behave, but my opposition here know these aren't their streets.
Hit that like button.
And these aren't their jails. So walk accordingly, please. Not everyone needs to be a goon. We want to behave, but trust me, our goons outnumber their goons by 3 to 1, and that's being seriously generous. I've looked at your rooms. I'm sure you have too. That's why people quit quitting. People keep quitting because it's not worth it, is it? It's not worth it anymore. You know what's coming. What the opposition think they know, I wanted them to know. I wasn't born yesterday. This isn't my first rodeo. I like to think the real bulls in the club are my bros still, whether we wear different patches or not. We were about brotherhood, and you know I got screwed. Okay, I'm doing what I'm doing now. I like it or love it. I don't care. I'm doing me. I know in my heart we're going to do the same thing to you. We're going to let you guys in. So don't burn the bridges. We know they're going to do this to you. You know they're going to do this to you. So don't burn the bridge with me.
Hey, easy. What's up, man?
Clubs are eating their own, period. It's maggot behavior out here. Not speaking on anywhere other than Ontario for the record, so don't get all butthurt in the States and Europe and across the world. I'm talking about where I am right now, okay? So read between the lines. This is what I'm talking about. Come on. My bros in the club. They know in their hearts I'm not talking about them and understand everything I'm doing and know the truth in exactly what I'm saying. It's that simple. It's real. Even if you don't like the approach, at least I didn't lay down. I'm empowering the people that want to get back on their bike and ride. So ride. Come with us. Let's go. Believe me, we don't feel outnumbered in Ontario. I beat 50 out of 60 years, and the 10 I did was in maximum security prison. I know everyone everywhere, or they know of me. I still speak to the prisons and jails every single day. I am the whittler of information and can reach out and touch anyone on the shoulder anytime.
They might, Anthony. You never know, right? I mean, they have in a couple places up there, didn't they?
I'm not naive to think they can't either, but we all know where I am every single day. So let's not get carried away here. Like, hurry up and get at it. Okay? Daytime, me, like, come say hello. Hi, I'm ready. I'm still not scared. I'm the kind that gurgles on the blood, smiling like that. Like, good for you. You know, when the French guy gets hit with the arrow in, like, Robin Hood with Russell Crowe and understand who you're up against. This has been my whole life. The fact I'm being challenged repetitively by losers online in every way of life is hilarious. I couldn't be bothered to defend myself further due to my own self-respect. Some of these meth heads have turned into and are actually special needs due to frying their brains by drugs. It's sad. They obsess over something because they finally got attention for the first time. I've learned to not go out of my way for an unnecessary problem, but in my heart, I know karma will bring the ones deserving to receive what they've reaped, as I have.
You said it seems like he's reading a teleprompter sometimes. Sometimes, but then it doesn't seem like it. It's weird.
No qualms with implicating the so aspect when karma presents the opportunity. I'm grown, boys. I like to do things myself, though, as we all know. I don't send people to do anything. We aren't the same. I actually have the nuts. I favor what is happening right now. I love this. The arguments from other MCs is that I'm charging $200-300 a patch locally. The 81 patch is $1,000 to $5,000 to join. 81. Isn't that what you just paid Jay Holland? And you guys all want to criticize me? Like, are you guys for real? Are you guys for real? For the record, the state's NCI S-check makes it more expensive entries into SCMC as it's necessary there to join. Just to save me 200 phone calls on a topic, more of which I don't see a dollar from. It's done by the nationals in the States. That's their protocols. That's the way they do things. That's the way they want to do things. So it's $600 to join. It is what it is. We talked about it in our last video, but people are still talking. But it's not just one or two. It's ridiculous. Regarding my dad and you complete imbeciles trying to draw an inference between us when it's two different clubs in two different times that are 25 years apart. He was good to lead the Angels for how long after that? And he did appeal those charges, by the way. Find something else to bitch about, you chomos. I love my father and know him to be a gentleman. I don't agree with the bullshit, obviously. But, like, it's 2026, man. Let's grow the fuck up here, guys. Imagine coming outside your door when you're overpopulated by SCMC members and you were the one talking shit all these years. That will be your karma. I look forward to all of your stories. I won't forget any of you. There was a time people's comments made me mental. I'm past that. We've already well surpassed 5, maybe 10 years expectations, and it's stamped forever now. We already made history, and this will never be forgotten. This is record books. Oh, and before I forget, hey boys, I still know everything that's happening and topics coming up at your OM, like I always have. May want to mind your P's and Q's. I knew you were bringing up Paul for just hanging out with me to change his status from good to bad. Keep pushing. I love it. It's pathetic, to be honest. Did you know Frank also ripped off Luke very, very bad? Very bad. Like he does to everyone. The guy's a joke. Should see my receipts goofing him up. And that's your prez? Oh, the old silence him with a bad status trick so the scumbags get away with treachery? Isn't that what this is all about, too? Like, think about what we're doing here. It's people like Frank that have created this. It was really Jer in my books, but Frank's doing it now, too. You don't think that all of these guys have done this shit to make it like it is now? Now imagine everybody from around the world being like, hey, man, same shit happened to me.
See, I asked him about what happens when you got to put someone out. And he said there's a board of people who like vote on it and talk about why they're leaving. So it's not like they could just sit at a table and say, oh, he's out bad, so he can't talk to anybody else. They have like a different system of putting people out bad.
Ring, ring. Hey, Harley, what's up? Hey, let's get it going. Sure. The goal is to ride our bikes, not to be in war. But, like, if you guys are going to talk shit, I'm going to keep talking shit, too. The East should be paying Luke back. Exactly. Why aren't they? Fucking scam artists everywhere. Frank will be answering to this one and 25 more debts soon enough. Your ball's already rolling, bud. You're 1 foot on the banana peel. Let's be real. It's just a shame you won't be welcome with us. Shouldn't have brought me into your little rip, Frank. I'll post how I speak to your president in the comments. I'll even pin it. Say something, you fucking joke. I swear to God, I can't stand people like him. Funny thing is, they'll use him against me as a tool to get him to do something for them. Meanwhile, it still doesn't right his wrongs. Guy owes everyone money. Everyone. That's your face in the east side of Toronto? Lying, samming sack of shit? Pfft, spit at you. Spit at you. I know everything and not just one source. I wouldn't name them to save my life, but even they're looking in on their own club like, what the fuck? And what the fuck did we just do? Yeah, you really effed up.
Thanks,
Lost
Allan.
most of all the muscle to the backstabbing mouthy nerds bullshit as this came out of their own mouth. It's not good. This is a member from their side's quotation. Remember, my whole life has been biker. I was that kid riding a gas tank when my dad picked up a striker and we'd be three on a stripper, sorry. And we'd be three on a Harley. I was bungee corded in to prevent falling asleep. My whole childhood was on the back of a bike. How many of you have it in your mom's and your dad's DNA? I wouldn't be cocky to call the jails mine or the streets mine if I didn't feel like they were. Pay attention. I'm in tune, not out of tune. I know everyone, and I spent a long time making me someone too. Don't get it twisted. I don't care what you think you have. I know who we are. I know who we have, and I know who would die beside me. Do you? Half of the hard ones that side with you guys still will go into battle for me, as I would them. So think hard. What do you really have? Oh my God, I could go to jail and meet 1,000 more capable men everywhere. Obviously, I enjoy my freedom, but I'll be the first one to pick up a book and get back to reading if I need to. Understand, we are the buzz. We are the future in Ontario. We are different. This isn't the old choice. It's the new choice, and it's the right choice. So get with the program, people.
So what do you guys think of this? We'll see what happens this summer. I wish all of them the best. I wish everyone the best. I hope you guys all can get along this summer. Hopefully there's no violence going on out there. There is no trophy at the end of the day. People end up in prison or dead. There is no in between. So you're not going to get a congratulations. It's not like that. So just enjoy your life and ride your motorcycle. I appreciate all you guys taking the time to watch this show. If you like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you could get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother, sister, friend about Chattin With Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. If you want to donate to the show, you can hit up the Cash App at Chattin With Staxx. Every dollar helps. It goes a long way. Or you could send money through Venmo, PayPal, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Zelle, all that good stuff. Check out Spotify. I got memberships over there on Spotify, some exclusive content, or join the membership here for exclusive videos that are not on YouTube. If you want to be on the show and tell your story, just email me at billstaxx2021@gmail.com and we'll make it happen. I appreciate all you guys. Hope you guys have a great day. And remember, don't be a bitch.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.